Hey guys, welcome back to Vlogmas day 13. So we're doing a fitness and nutrition episode. In this episode, I just show you a little bit, and I sometimes talk about after the workouts, so this was the first full week of Job 1, Monday through Friday workouts, 20 minutes. So I show you that, and then I show you a recipe I made, and I wouldn't say 100% screwed it up. There was a few things I should have stuck right to the recipe in some ways, or yeah. Anyway, I'll show you that, and I'm going to come back and taste test it, and then just give you an overview of the week. So here we go. So guys, it is the second day of Job 1 for me. Today's workout is a hit. I'll show you in a minute. I got a better night's sleep, so that's whereas you guys will be seeing this a week later. So yesterday I shot my video, and it was me starting out with Job 1. And I wasn't in the greatest of mental state. I'm still not 100% mentally, I'm a bit probably Christmas blues or whatever. But with that, we are gonna get started. I will show you guys the workout we're gonna do, and yeah. So it doesn't look like we have any equipment or anything we need. So it's the hit it, and it's alternate between quick all-out efforts, increasingly short test periods during the high intensely interval training workout designed to build endurance and maximum fat loss. Slim and sculpt, hit cardio and all that. So we're gonna do that. It's only 20 minutes, and I've got my water. I put my hydrate tablet thing. You guys know that I showed you the other day. I'll show you again at some point. And I'm all ready to go. So let's do it. Oh my gosh, 20 minutes. Oh, that was a killer one. That was a great, yeah, look at me. That was a 20 minutes. Yeah. If you don't look like this, even similar near the end of that 20 minutes workouts, you weren't working hard enough. So now I'm going for a walk to cool down. It is day 3, guys, of Job 1, the new program from Beachbody. So I'm just getting myself set up. As you can tell, I just rolled out of bed. I'm late getting out of bed today, but I'm gonna get myself all set up, and I'll show you guys what the workout looks like. And then, so here's today's workout: build and burn, chest, legs, and core. So we are gonna need, it says dumbbells, light, medium, heavy, and then the resistant loops, which I'll show you guys. I'm gonna get everything all set up. And so these are the resistant loops I have. They were just a set I got off of Amazon. They were $10 or $12. I'll try to find the link and put it down below. But it's nice because it has whether they're light, extra light, medium, heavy, extra heavy. And it's ZoTouch, and it came also with this ball thing. I'll just show you just a minute. So this is the ball it came with. So just to give you an idea, it's not very big. You can, I think there's different Pilates and different exercise routines and stretches and stuff you can use it for. I've actually used it twice, I think, in a workout, and I didn't think it would make that much of a difference, but it was sort of interesting to use in that. So I do like having it. So those are the ones I use, and now we're going to get into it. So I don't know if if you guys can see, but I have a good like sweat on with makeup. Like I said, it is later in the day on Friday, and it's just because there was a few other things. I don't really have a great excuse. I chose to stay a few extra minutes in bed, and then I had other things I had to do, so it just worked out this way. But it worked out great because honestly, if I had to do a 30-minute workout, I'd be like, but this one was just 20 minutes. And I was talking to Leanne, and Leanne said the 20 minutes goes by super fast. And I will say it went by super fast, but I'm sweating like crazy. So I'm feeling very positive about job 1. I actually can't wait for other people when they, like people who chose not to pay the extra and have access to it. People who are waiting for it to be on demand. I'm excited I think a lot of people are going to love it because you do really get an extremely good workout. So that is how I'm feeling. Yeah. And then, so week 1's done. I think I'm going to find a Beachbody recipe and I'm going to make that for you guys and we'll test that. That's what I'm going to try to do from now, like everyone this month. So yeah, so I'm gonna leave it at that and I will come back with a recipe. So guys, here we go. We got the sweet potato breakfast casserole and it has sweet potato, eggs, cottage cheese, spinach, cherry tomatoes, basil and sea salt, or it says Himalayan salt, and black pepper for seasoning. So you are gonna start off, you preheat the oven to 375 degrees, and I am cutting up this very large sweet potato, and I cut it up sort of into cubes, and then I put it on this sheet, and I put some olive oil on, and then I'm going to season it with some salt and pepper, and I did choose Himalayan salt. You guys will see the pink Himalayan salt, and I actually got this salt at the Dollarama. It is my favorite salt, and it was like $2.50. And so I'll season it, and then I will put it in the oven, and it suggests 20 to 25 minutes, and I think I roughly did about 20 minutes, and then it was cooked, and I took it out. So there you see, it's the Himalayan salt. That's my favorite. And I took it out, and this is after it's done. And so I just like set it off to the side, let it cool for a minute or two, and then I get everything else sort of prepared. So I have my eggs, so 8 eggs, and then I have 1/4 cup of cottage cheese, 1/4 of chopped basil, and then the spinach. So the spinach, it does call for fresh spinach, but all I had was frozen spinach. So I did de-thaw it, and my thought is I will get the eggs whisked up and put everything else in, and then put the spinach in last and mix it up and just roughly go put it in spoonful to first spoonful. Well, what I ended up doing is putting the whole bowl in because I just didn't think it was that much. The other thing is I did drain as much as the water from the spinach, like really, and I took a bit of a paper towel and tried to absorb it a lot. So I put the tomatoes and basil in, and then I believe, yes, I put the cottage cheese in next. I actually stopped the video because I was trying to scoop it in, and I needed both hands. And then, so see there, I have the cottage cheese. I've now added the sweet potato. I'm going to give it a good mix it all up. It mixes actually really nice, and it actually looks really pretty in my opinion. And then I added the spinach off video, and as you can see, I just ended up putting the whole thing in, and I sort of regret it after this because I then realized it was quite a bit of spinach, but it did work out. It ended up being fine. And then I put it in this casserole dish, and it is smaller, like just a square one. And I wish I would have put it in a longer, like I think 9x12 one, just because you put it back in the oven at 375 degrees for like, I think 30 to 35 minutes.
And yeah, it took longer, probably some of it due to the frozen spinach and that it was in a smaller pan, which made it harder for the middle to cook, I found. So here you see I start off with 30 minutes, and then I think in addition I had to cook it for an extra 10 to 15 minutes, somewhere in there. Like I had to just keep tacking it. Now you do see a bit of fluid in the middle, but it's just like water. That's probably just from the spinach, but it's not raw or anything because I did cut into it. And it looks not too bad. Now, when I cut a piece off to try it out, I do discover it is a little bit more browner on the bottom, but it was fine.
So guys, I'm sitting at my desk area. I don't normally film over here because there's really no good lighting. But the rest of my room is sort of a mess because I was there. The weekend just ended up being really busy. And then we had a power outage on Saturday, which you guys know that's the reason why we didn't get Vlogmas on Saturday. But I showed a video yesterday with Leanne, my Beachbody coach, and my bestie, who just sort of did like we talked about Beachbody. So go back and check that out if you have any questions on Beachbody and that. You know, we're coming up to the new year and a lot of people like to start out. It might help you answer a few questions. And if not, you can just comment down below and I will pass them along to her. You can email her as well. But yeah, so this week was the first full week of Job 1, Monday through Friday, which I really like that because like I said, this weekend was busy and all of that. So it wouldn't have fit in. And I don't do workouts usually on the weekend anyway. I have yet to do my workout today. It is Monday, but I'm going to do it a bit later, which I have to say I did that on Friday and it was fine because it's just 20 minutes. I was like, oh yeah, I can throw it in there for 20 minutes. So it's not like, I don't know, I find it's really working for me, so I'm happy with that. Now the recipe, you guys will see I put it in a smaller pan and I should have stuck to the pan. And I also use I de-thawed frozen spinach. And I try to get as much of the moisture out, which was fine, but I'm not sure if I put too much spinach in. Now it did burn a little bit on the bottom because I had to leave it in there because the middle wouldn't cook, and that goes down to the pan I put it in. So let's just try it. I put a little bit of like Tabasco on top. I have no complaints actually about that. It's actually not too bad. I actually put a bit of cottage cheese off to the side because there wasn't you don't put a lot in that recipe. I'm sure it's just I don't know why, but I really like that. So I have the full pan, so I'm gonna eat it all week for however long it lasts me. But I think it'll be quite filling, and then a little side of like cottage cheese or whatever you want to put on the side. Actually, it worked out better than I thought. I thought once I put it in that small pan and I looked at it, I was like, oh gosh. And you don't really taste like, it's not burnt on the end. It's just real, it's like, here, I'll show you. It's just like that. So that was a good recipe. I will post it at the end of this before I put the closing out credits. But yeah, all in all, I'm really happy with the Job 1. It definitely fits into my life, like especially this month, because I just find it's really busy with Vlogmas and everything, and like I have a bunch of other stuff that I'm trying to get done like for Christmas. So it works out perfect. And I'm really liking the workouts. I'll be honest, the first workout I was a little bit like, I don't know if I like this, but then from then on, it was like sweating. And my legs are still hurting from Friday's workout. So I am so far really happy with it. We'll see how, I'm just about to start the second week and see what those workouts are about, because every week you're gonna get new workouts. So I am really looking forward to it. And I know a lot of people won't sign up for the introductory or didn't have access to it, but for those of you who have on demand, you're gonna probably love it. Like if you're like me and just wanna do short, like I am giving it my all in the 20 minutes, so it works out great. But yeah, that's Vlogmas day 13, guys. So thanks for watching. Like I said, if you
go back and watch the chat I had with Leanne and I. And yeah, and that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you again tomorrow with what I don't know. Thanks, guys. Bye.